guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Secret Wars Journal, issue 3. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 104, and that's the show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. And here are those exclusive comics. We got We Can Stand on Guard, issue 1. Giant Size Little Marvels, Avengers vs. X-Men, issue 2. Outcast, issue 10. Robin Hood Ongoing, issue 12. Barbed Wire, issue 1. Tales of Terror, issue 12. Batman Beyond, issue 2. Coven, issue 1. Flash Season 0, issue 10. American Vampire the Second Cycle, issue 8. Jupiter Circle, issue 4. And Princess Leia, issue 5. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno, episode 104. Also, another update, I will not be having comic book reviews next week because I'll be at San Diego Comic-Con, so I won't have time to do reviews, but I will have mini reviews on my social media accounts and on comicfrontline.com. So be sure to check all those out and be updated on that if you want my thoughts on next week's books. But let's talk about Secret Wars Journal, issue 3. So yes, this is I like to call it a taste tester. That's what I usually call Secret Wars Journal. And most of the time I usually don't like these type of books where it's like, here's a random short story. But I think it does make you get into the world of Secret Wars a little bit better and actually promote some books I was not interested originally. Like the first issue had the Kate Bishop story, and I didn't know her story was going to continue in Siege. And now I'll pick up Siege because I'm totally interested in the 1600s Kate Bishop. So I'm excited for that. So issue 2 was okay. I remember not loving issue 2 of Secret Wars Journal, but still excited to see what was going on with the series. We have a Hulk type cover here, and at first I wasn't really excited. I was like, it seems like, you know, whatever. It's going towards the Planet Hulk story, which I haven't been really enjoying. I actually dropped that book, but you know, I like the short stories so far. So let's see if it's a good issue. So there are 2 stories. It's usually what happens with these Secret Wars Journals books. There are usually 2 stories. First story is around Wolverine. He's like a detective. It feels like a Wolverine noir bit. And he's trying to figure out who killed Tony Stark. And by the end of the issue, you find out that it was Pepper Potts, and you know, I won't spoil the reasons, but you find out it's Pepper Potts. And he's like, oh, well, I've always had a thing for redheads. And I like that issue. Usually I'm not into the whole noir thing, but I thought the artwork really fit the story, and I like the ending with Pepper Potts, you know, ended up being the killer. I thought it was a good twist, and Wolverine as a detective was actually a lot of fun. So, not a bad issue, or not a bad story for the first story there. Now, the second story is what really impressed me with this issue, and that's the Planet Hulk type story. We have Dr. Samson, who is the doctor, the psychiatrist at Greenland, and you have Wasp and Ant-Man, you know, Janet and Hank having marriage problems and marital problems, and they are all turning into Hulks because they're a part of the Greenland. So they're all infected, and everyone that gets angry in this town turns into Hulks, and Samson doesn't really know what to do about that. And then you have a really touching story by the end, finding out that Peter Parker ends up becoming a Hulk, and all the reasons why he became a Hulk, and how that's affecting his life. And Samson's just kind of trying to help people here. He doesn't know if he's really helping at all, and it's kind of that journey throughout the story. Was totally impressed by that last story. I kind of wish that's what Planet Hulk was. That's what I wanted Planet Hulk to be. After reading that secondary story, it's like finding out all these heroes that you love, what would they do if they were Hulks? You know, of course, the horrible marriage that Janet and Hank have, but how about their Hulks? You know, how about if you add that into the mix? And then Peter being a Hulk. But you have like the Spider-Man jersey he has, and then him dealing with Uncle Ben's death, except with being a Hulk and having those anger issues. So it's just really, really well done how they mixed, again, heroes we love into this Hulk world, and I kind of wish they did that with Planet Hulk. Planet Hulk is focusing more on Captain America and Bucky, and I'm picking up Planet Hulk because I want to read about Hulk. If I wanted to read about Captain America, I'd pick up a different series. So, you know, this secondary story is what I want with that series, and I was really impressed by it, and I wish it was continuing. I really enjoyed it. So both short stories were pretty well done. I enjoyed both of them. Really enjoyed the last one probably more, which usually doesn't happen. Usually I like the first story a bit more, but yeah, Secret Wars Journal was a solid issue this week with 2 really interesting short stories. So if you are a fan of those, I say pick it up. So Secret Wars Journal issue 3 gets a solid 4 stars from me. I was really relatively impressed with the book. So hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links from my comic book, Like Father Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.